Franz and Paolo have to elevate. And I just don't see, I'm starting to worry, man, about Paulo's in particular because he is the number one pick.
Right.
I think he is a great player. I'm not sure what his greatest skill set is.
On the Paolo thing, I'll say his greatest trait, probably by a wide margin, is his ability to get downhill and get to the basket. However, if teams start walling up, you have to be a really good passer because you're making a split-second read that if you're going downhill and it's not there, and I mentioned this last week, like, it is what it is. He's not a playmaker. Like, you can see that right away in the NBA. Like, you can improve a little bit on that, but I am fully convinced that that is a skill that you have or you do not have pretty early on. The ability, especially if you're a primary scorer, the ability to make that split-second decision. You don't need to be Jason Kidd, right? But you got to be like a really firm decision maker, quick processor. The hardest part is processing and understanding what's happening as or even before it happens. That he is, so his greatest trait is barreling down the lane, being extremely powerful. That's great if there's no help defense. If teams have figured out that is what they need to take away, and you're not a great passer, then that leaves you to having to be a jump shooter, right? Or at least consistently hit jump shots if they're playing off of you or if that's what's available. And he's improved in that for sure. He's not elite though. He's not going to win you a title.
Not good enough.
Not good enough to be the best option on a finals team, which people talked about. People talked about this being a finals team. We Magic fans thought, and Vegas thought we were in the running for it. People picked that. At the end of the day, he is very young, but the ball is in his hands a lot. And honestly, same thing with Franz. Franz is they're kind of similar, right? Like really gifted downhill, big for his position. However, Franz doesn't blow your mind with his passes. Like neither of them do. We still were in the bottom 5 of the league in turnovers, right? This has been a consistent problem for us, just like turnover machines. Tyus Jones plays 18 minutes a game. He's not playing well, first of all. And that 18 minutes a game, it's great. He's not maybe turning the ball over a lot, but he's not bringing a lot else to the table, and he's not in our crunch line lineups. So our lineups are playing 25, 30 minutes together. In those lineups, we still have a huge ass problem. We don't have a point guard. Suggs is not a point guard. Bane is not a point guard. They both can be good combo guards at time. And then the answer in their mind is, well, the ball will be in Franz and Paolo's hands a lot. They're not great playmakers. I think Bane has been fine for us. But again, like you're asking him to come into a situation where there's still no playmaker. We do not have a playmaker. So that's the biggest problem to me.
Yeah.
You could add all the shooters you want, but if you don't have a system in place or playmakers in place, like even Golden State, they didn't have a point guard, but they had the best passing power forward of our generation in Draymond Green. That helps, right? He's throwing elite passes all over the court. So I just think we didn't really address our big needs. And again, the league is too good.
What I wrote down was the offense has no purpose. And that's just fitting right into what you're saying as far as there's no one to set anything up. It's just, and even I saw it tonight against the Pistons. It's like Paolo drive, nothing there, kick it out, give it to Franz. Oh, Franz drive, nothing there, kick it out.
Right.
Bane drive. It's just, there's nothing happening really. There's no kind of purpose to anything.
There's no clarity.
There's nothing. Yeah. So, and I put, I don't know why, or I don't know where Bane fits in on this team. You know, it's not, we kind of were like, oh, Bane's awesome. And he was great on Memphis. And it's like, wait a minute. He was the third option on that team.
Right.
Like, we didn't really talk about that. We're just like, oh, we love Bane. Bane's great.
Right.
And I do love Bane for a lot of reasons. But he's coming, I think he has come into a situation that is terrible for him.